Welcome to Focaccia Pizza. Here we're going to cook it in an air fryer and show you how you can proof it in an air fryer, cook it in the air fryer, and it ends up epic. We're using the Instant Vortex Slim. It's 5 functions in one. It's 20% slimmer than a standard air fryer, and it's quiet. It's super quiet, and it has an odor ease as well. Okay, into a large bowl, I have 200 ml of lukewarm water. I've got 7 grams of active yeast. So that's just dried active yeast that you buy in a supermarket.
That's it, exactly.
Gotcha. So 7 grams. Okay, I'm just taking a fork and we're just going to give it a stir to dissolve the yeast into the lukewarm water. Okay, we have 250 grams of strong white flour. If you can get stronger, it's got a higher protein content, so you'll end up with a bigger, fluffier focaccia. Does this one go to the gym? Is that the difference?
That goes, it's...
We've got 9 grams of salt, 12 to 15 grams of sugar. Why do I need sugar for my focaccia bread? 1, you're going to get a more active rise. The yeast is going to have more starch to lift off. 2, it's just going to end up with more caramelization on the surface.
Okay.
Put your hand like a claw, make sure it's clean, and in it goes. Okay, we're going to knead the dough for about 10 minutes just to develop more gluten. The gluten will provide the structure with which will hold up the carbon dioxide after the yeast consumes the starch. So the yeast is what releases the carbon dioxide?
Yes.
And kind of burps, and then it creates the bubbles in the focaccia bread.
And then the gluten provides the
architecture.
The architecture, like the scaffold, which is going to hold it up. So
in terms of kneading here, I'm just moving it around, and through moving it around is going to develop gluten. I'm going to do this for about 10 minutes. It's a good workout. If you can, use your other hand too, just for better dexterity. So what you're looking for here is that your dough is going to go from this scraggy mess to suddenly come together like this smooth, beautiful, almost chewing gum-like texture where it's going to clean the side of the bowl. That's an indication that it's ready. Okay, 10 minutes, you're going to end up with a smooth dough. Your hands are going to be sticky like this. Easiest way to clean them is just put them into a wet vessel like that and just slowly scrape it. By wet vessel, you mean a jug with water? Okay, while I'm cleaning my hands there, Dave's going to grease me tin.
yeah,
Just put a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon of oil just in around. We're just using a 1 pound loaf tin, which is 450 grams. Okay, yet another top tip here. When handling a wet, sticky dough like that, if you wet your hand, it's not going to stick as much.
Ah, you're brilliant, Steve.
Listen, it's the little things that work in a bakery. So we greased our tin, pop it in. I'm going to just show you how to fold it now. Again, wet your hands a little bit. We're going to stretch it out, fold it over, stretch it out, fold it over, turn it this way, stretch it out, fold it over, turn it over this way, stretch it out.
So it's like tucking it in for bed, really.
Yeah. Time to introduce the beautiful Instant Vortex Slim air fryer. Woo! So we're going to proof it in this, so pop it in. We're going to proof it at 49 degrees, which is just going to speed the whole thing up. Temp, bring it down. We want to bring it down to 49 degrees. We're going to give it time. We're going to give it probably only about 25 minutes and go. So we've let this proof for 25 minutes at 49 degrees Celsius. It is remarkably efficient. Genuinely, look at this. Look at that. Like, absolutely magnificent. If I was to leave this out, it would probably take 2 hours, even 3 hours. And because it's a controlled environment, temperature dictates the degree of fermentation. It was warmer, fermented much quicker. So we're gonna, because it's so quick, we're gonna do a second proof. So I'm gonna put on about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm gonna put a generous pinch of salt. I'm gonna pop some peppers on there.
Sure thing, thanks, I get a job.
So before you do this, or you get your twin to do this, just make sure to wet your hands. Just grease them up a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for it?
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun,
dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Well,
Is that what I do?
You're trying to get like clear,
I thought I was playing the
consistent
piano.
punctures. You're doing great, you're doing great. So this theoretically is called knocking back our dough. So it's ensuring that we get a more even, consistent crumb. But what's gonna happen here is that the oil, the pockets of oil are gonna help prevent the rise. So we're gonna end up with this kind of lovely bubble-like effect. So I'm gonna put in a tiny little bit more oil just to make sure it gets caught in those pockets. Okay, we're gonna put that back into proof in our Instant Vortex Slim air fryer. It's only gonna need about 10-15 minutes again. So the whole proofing process is literally gonna take about 40 minutes, which is insane. So the second proof lasted for a full 10 minutes, and look at that. Beautiful, lot more jiggle, ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more oil. Another little pinch of salt, because
Get your fingers ready, get your twins or your co-bakers friends ready to play the focaccia piano.
Okay, we're gonna bake this in our instant air fryer. We're gonna bake it on the bake function, 170 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, folks, we're ready to go. Here we go, look at this beautiful thing.
Woo! It really does look class.
Okay, this is called focaccia pizza. Focaccia looks great. We have some simple veg on top. You can add on olives, capers, whatever you like on your pizza. I'm simply gonna take some pesto. I'm gonna go with green pesto. You could go with red if you prefer, and just
Best pesto in the world ever.
just dollop a little while it's warm. I'm just gonna give it another minute or two, just simply to enable it's gonna just char and caramelize on the top more. So just grab your air fryer gloves just before taking out your hot focaccia. Woo! Look at that. Oh wow, that looks good, doesn't it? Okay, here we go, showtime.
So here it is. This is the world famous focaccia pizza. We sell loads of these in our shop, and this is really, really tasty. It really, really is.
Oh, it's nice and soft.
So you might be mistaken in thinking that an air fryer is just for making chips. Like really, you can do so much. We bake sourdough in it, we bake pizza, and we bake granola in it. Like it is so useful and 60% less energy.
No problem. When we baked focaccia in the bakery, it's a 24-hour process and we're using sourdough. So here we did it in an hour from start to finish. So it's remarkable just how much this speeds it up. And yes, we used dry juice as opposed to sourdough, but it's delicious.
Very tasty, wow.
And crispy, delicious, savory.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in more air fryer recipes, we put a bunch of them in a playlist there, so do check that out. And if you're interested in instant air fryers, they really are class. We put a link there to check them out.
If you do make this recipe and you are still watching this, make sure to tag us on social media and Instant Brand. Thanks a million for watching.
Ciao.
Cheers.